Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Tobey LaRoche here with my co-host Marc Ramone, and we have our guest Ian here as well with us of the Black Bear Americana Music Festival. You just heard Charlie Diamond. Before that, we had the Decker Bandits, and the first thing you heard there was Belle of the Fall, What If? So if we jump back down to Charlie Diamond here, Modern Man in a Modern World, that was the song we just heard. Charlie's based out of Hartford, Connecticut, and I love this guy. I actually got to know him through my open mics that I host. He wandered in as a solo artist. But hearing this song with the full band, full-blown country rock, it's amazing. I think this actually might be one of my favorite Charlie Diamond tunes I've heard, to be honest.
Oh,
Mark.
It's his best so far. No, hands down. I've been keeping an eye on Charlie for a few years now, and it's been such a delight to watch him grow. He used to play in a punk band, then he started writing songs and playing solo acoustic. I feel like he's been searching for his signature sound, and I think he's found it now.
Really well said, Mark. I mean, both Tracy and I have a really special place in our hearts for Charlie. There's something really, I don't know if I can put my finger on it. In the way, what he's singing and what he's saying, kind of does that, get that Bob Dylan in there or whatever, but then you gotta pay attention because the story keeps changing and moving. And he's an interesting guy.
And everything that he has, great storytelling, it's all genuine. It's from his heart.
And maybe that's what makes him the best thing is that he's a really genuine person, and he's real, and he's not afraid to tell you about it.
Yeah.
And he'll be performing on Saturday, the 23rd, 2:00 on the gazebo stage.
And I'm really excited to talk about the Decker Bandits here, that we had a song by them called I'm Gonna Get You. But these guys were really, really fun. The classic string band, the guitarist, main vocalist plays a bass drum on stage, it seems, to help keep the tunes bumping. And all the players are really great. These guys do like really nice 3-part harmonies. I feel like they're going to rock the socks off of folks at the festival.
I have to say that they are somebody that I keep moving up. As you could see, or when you say it, Mark, you'll see that they're playing in one of the primetime slots. They showed up with me, and I didn't know what was going to happen, what to expect, and they just killed it. I really recommend seeing them live, or even go on YouTube and look up like Gypsy Girl. This is a fun band. And people, when they see them, they seem to all turn into gypsies. And now they're all dancing in front of it. It's not just the people who came to see them. It seems like everybody gets dragged in. They're infectious. They're incredible musicians. They're all music teachers, so they're real high-end performers, and musicianship is great. I'm a big fan. That's why I put them where I put them, and I hope that they go real far.
They're out of Collinsville, Connecticut. Extremely talented. They should be touring the country, the world. I played one of their songs before, and yeah, just amazing, the Decker Bandits.
Last thing I'll say about them is that when they show up on site, they bring all of their heart with them. And I've had them teach workshops, and I've had them do all these things, and they're just smearing love like peanut butter. And people come up to me and say, and report back and say, well, I don't know who these people are, but I love them. Please bring them back. So, that's it right there. No more needs to be said.
They're playing Friday the 22nd, 7:30 on the acoustic stage, and they'll be also on Friday, 1:15 on the workshop stage. And we started off with Belle of the Fall, one of our favorites. They have a song on our Essential Western New England Songbook called Rise Up. Tracy Walton, Julia Autumn Ford took a little hiatus, and I think they're back because of popular demand, because everybody kept saying, where are they? How come they're not together anymore?
That's the truth. I'm glad that the Black Bear audience wanted that. And I said, hey, there's nothing I can do about it. They're done. And then they came back, and I'm really glad. I mean, I've known Tracy forever, so I'm glad. This is one of the best things I've seen them do. And I'm glad that this is back. They could really keep doing a lot with Belle of the Fall. It's a great act, and there's a legitimate large chunk of Black Bear that wants to see him back, and that's why they're in the nighttime position they are.
And I will say that this song in particular has a really cool and uplifting music video. I'm a big fan of like optimistic songs that offer hope in times of struggle, and this song really reflects on like the golden rule and taking care of each other and with respect and compassion. And so yeah, I'm a big fan. Plus songs that bring in those clapping parts. That's exciting for me. That always makes me want to clap along. I'm a percussionist, so when people start clapping, I'm all about it.
Tracy and Julia are both T-Town Raggies out of Torrington, Connecticut.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And that Julia's voice, that's hard to top. And kudos to Tracy. Great harmony. They're doing a great thing together.
And they'll be performing Saturday, August 23rd, 5:30 on the acoustic stage, and Sunday the 24th, 1:30 on the workshop stage.
And you have here listed too Sunday at 12 p.m. on the gazebo stage as well. Is that true?
Yeah, so we are on Sundays we try to awaken the spirit. And in the past we've had Joe Crookston and Matt Smith and Tracy and Belle, all of them on the main stage do it. And we wanted to do another raise your spirits on the first show of Sunday would be, spiritual gospel, something of that nature. And so this year Tracy and a couple other folks are going to do it from the gazebo stage. It should be a cool little church over there.
Nice.
So that'll be that performance.
All right, so we've got one last set coming up. We're going to do some rocking, that's for sure. We've got the Alpaca Gnomes, and we're going to start off with Eddie Seville, Such a Crime.